This Saturday marks what should have been the 187th celebration of Oktoberfest in Munich, but it was canceled again this year, so you have to settle for celebrating here with me. Hey, thanks for joining me again on Ales and Insights, where I explore some awesome biblical truths and review some amazing beers. So if you like learning about God's Word or talking about craft beer, then go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so you never miss anything. I actually bought this lederhosen earlier this year, hoping to attend the 187th Oktoberfest in Munich, Germany. Oktoberfest actually began as a horse race to celebrate a royal wedding back in 1810. And since then, it's grown into the world's largest folk festival, attracting over 6 million guests a year to the giant tents, the free-flowing beer and food, music, entertainment, and rides. It is an enjoyable time for all who attend. Unfortunately, this year it was canceled for the second time in a row due to the coronavirus pandemic. Surprisingly, maybe, that is the 26th time the celebration has been canceled since its origin, which would make this year's would have been the 187th celebration. But since we can't go to Munich to celebrate, I wanted to taste a beer with you today in honor of Oktoberfest. So, today's beer is the Paulaner Oktoberfest Bier. Now this would be the beer that would be served in the Paulaner tent if you were to celebrate in Munich at Oktoberfest. So let's go ahead and open it up, give it a look, give it a smell, give it a taste, see what we think. All right. As you can see, this beer pours super clear with a very light amber, basically golden yellow sort of color to it, and a frothy, bright white head. So let's see what it smells like. It smells like a freshly cut straw field. It's got hints of straw and honey and some mild German hops. Let's give it a taste. It's got a light to medium body, a little bit of a silky mouthfeel, some light carbonation. The flavor is crisper and drier than a typical Märzen. And it has hints of hay and of lemon, biscuit, and that hint of caramel from the malt. It's kind of a robust Pilsner vibe going on there. It's definitely not a light beer, but it's also not a robust, over-the-top heavy beer. So this beer is a typical fest beer. Again, it's the one you would be served in the Oktoberfest tent at Oktoberfest. It's super easy drinking, but it does have a 6.0 ABV, which in the 1-liter cups that is served in the fest tents in Oktoberfest could catch up with you really quickly. But it's got an easy, approachable flavor, kind of a simple, straightforward beer, but quite enjoyable. It's honestly pretty standard for my opinion of German beers, which is consistently good. There are rarely some of the exceptional beers that you get on the craft beer scene in America or in the Belgian ales, but they're consistently strong, good, easy drinkable beers. And I would say the same is true of the Oktoberfest beer from Paulaner this year. So, if you get a chance, this is available in the States. In fact, I picked it up from a US source, so feel free to pick some up and celebrate Oktoberfest with me this year. Cheers, y'all. All we're missing is the polka music. I can't believe Amy didn't want to take me on a date like this. Y'all love God, love on each other, and enjoy living. Cheers.